Hey everyone, I am in one of my most favorite places to be, and that's right in a holler in the Ozarks. Now you might be saying, what is a holler? Here in the Ozarks, that's just a term we use for kind of the space right down here in a valley between a couple of Ozarks mountains. And it's usually got a stream running through it. It's nice and moist. As you can see from everything around me, it's just full of life, teeming with life. So we're out hunting mushrooms today. And so far we've had pretty good luck. We've got a couple nice ones here and a few more in the basket. So we're about 30 minutes in and hoping we can find some more. I think that season might be coming to an end here. So hopefully we can get a nice little cache of mushrooms. So come along with me as we hunt some mushrooms. One of my favorite parts about the Ozarks is just how diverse the ecosystems are, and makes for a lot of different microclimates, a lot of different landscapes that we have. We have subtropical to desert landscapes, to prairies, to lagoons, to swampy landscapes. All these different landscapes, which is awesome, but also can make it difficult to find things sometimes, because one minute you're like in what you believe to be prime area for mushroom hunting, and then the next minute it's as dry as can be. So you're going, man, but that makes the Ozarks one of the most beautiful and diverse places to live and be at. There's freshwater jellyfish down at Lake Taneycomo. We have over 20 different wild orchids. We have, I think, 11 or 12 different what's called a mad tom catfish. That's a catfish that gets no bigger than 5 inches. We have eels here in Missouri. We have, sturgeon, pike. We have so many beautiful, beautiful things here in the Ozarks. So that's just one of my favorite parts about living here. One of the reasons I'll never leave the Ozarks. I've been all over the country. Oregon, Texas, Florida, New York, just all over. And I've yet to find anywhere that I love as much as the Ozarks. Not what we're wanting. This is what's referred to as an LBM, little brown mushroom. Now, little brown mushrooms you always want to avoid. I think it's somewhere around 97% or higher are not edible. So chances are, if you find a little brown mushroom, just don't even touch it. Throw it out. Still looking for the mushrooms, but what is that up there? Good old Ozarks Cave. It said that Ozarks have more caves per square mile than any other part of the country. Interesting fact. And here we are. Nice, beautiful yellow morel, or Morchella americana, right here by the stream, right on this hillside here. Looks like you got a couple cedars there. I'm not sure what these other trees are, but there it is. Nice and beautiful, huh? So let's hope we can walk this hillside a little bit and maybe find some other ones, huh? Absolutely gorgeous. Well, folks, thanks for joining me on a nice walk here in the Ozarks Forest. We got about a half a dozen mushrooms here, which is pretty normal. It's kind of late in the season right now, and maybe we'll find some more on our hike back. But if not, that's okay. It's always a great time to take a walk in the Ozarks Forest. It's so beautiful out, and the birds are chirping, the stream is flowing, and it's just nice and relaxing to get away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life. So, again, thanks for joining me on a nice walk in the Ozarks Forest. Chef Dylan, and we look forward to next time.